All right, everybody, man, what's going on? How y'all doing? Welcome to today's edition of SWAC Smoke. You know how we do it Thursday, man. Hopefully, we're gonna have the big soldier checking in, and let us know what's going on with him. But right now, man, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing jumped off right, man. It is week one. How y'all doing out there, man? Week one is game week for everybody, man. Got Pine Bluff about to take the field at 7 p.m. against Tulsa. Golden Hurricanes. That game gonna be jumping off at 7 p.m. The Golden Lions are already out on the field warming up. So we got SWAC football coming at you. We got a full slate of games on Saturday. Got my boy Los J in the house. What's going on? And them trophy chasers out there. In H-Town, what's going on with you? Got a big game for y'all coming Saturday. Got a big game on Sunday. So we got SWAC football on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, man. We gonna be all over it. I'm gonna have a live show sometime Saturday. I ain't really decided on the time yet. Probably be about 3 or 4 o'clock. So y'all make sure y'all check in with that. Had the Me Expect Challenge took place last week, and boy was that something. So we'll talk about that in a few. And like I said, we're gonna just chop it up about week one, man. I'm excited, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for the games to start. I'm just ready to see some SWAC football. So, man, y'all let me know how y'all doing out there, man, and give me y'all picks throughout the show on the games coming up. And we're gonna try to spend a little time on each game and talk about them as we go. Other than that, man, like I said, it's football or not. We got the whole TSU crew in the house, man. We got the body fam in the house. What's going on? I know y'all ready for that big game against PV. I don't know if y'all saw my preview, but I'm sure you did. I'm rocking with TSU for that game, man, and I think the Tigers are gonna get it done in a big way in that game. So y'all make sure y'all go back and watch that. If y'all didn't watch that already, got my boy D in the house. What's up, Dallas, Texas? Rowlett, what's going on? That's real fam right there, man. What's going on with you? So man, everybody, if y'all in the house, man, let me know where y'all at, who y'all representing, and what y'all looking forward to on Saturday, man. Of course, we got the big bad Braves going to Hattiesburg. They on a mission to take over. They had some trash talk that didn't really need to be said, but a little extra oomph against a team is always a good thing. So we'll see if Coach Fred McNair and those big bad Braves could take care of business in Hattiesburg on Saturday. We got Grambling taking on Hampton. That's a very interesting game. I'm hoping Grambling could take care of business in that one. We got a couple FBS games. We got Coach Maynard and his Bulldogs going up to Nashville to take on Vandy in their under construction stadium. I don't know if y'all saw how much of a mess that stadium is at Vandy right now. They are in the midst of major construction. They got the scoreboard hoisted up by a crane. So, they got the whole thing going now. Valley and Central State taking place in Chi-Town. That's another one that I'm looking forward to. Coach Wade about to take the field as the Devils on Saturday. Bethune-Cookman got new uniforms, and they're on their way to Memphis to take on the Tigers. So at least they'll look good in their first game under Coach Woody. Of course, we got Southern and Alabama State taking place in the Gump. So that's one that I'm going to definitely be locked in on. And then Saturday, we got the game that's been the game since the end of the last game last season. The game that's been the talk of all social media since the end of the season, and that's the Orange Blossom Classic taking place on Sunday, FAMU and JSU. So got a full slate of games, man, and I'm hyped up for them. I don't really have too much more to share on the Me Expect Challenge. JSU did their thing. It's I've never seen a team really come out as discombobulated as South Carolina State looked in that game. I mean, you got you already know how that go, man. You can't have no construction at your stadium, man. Else people are gonna be all up on you. But I guess they cut them some slack. You know how that go. But like I was saying, I've never seen a team look that discombobulated in the first game, man. Like the punter dropping the ball with no rush. The offensive line, was pretty steady, but defensive backs were out of position, multiple times during the game. JSU did a great job of taking advantage of everything that was there for them. They didn't have to reinvent the wheel to win that game, and I like that they didn't have to do anything. They didn't have to pull all the tricks out the bag. They just kept with what they wanted to do. They ran the ball well. I personally think they could have ran the ball even more in that game, but they ran the ball really well. Irv Mulligan is a beast. You're looking at a guy who probably going to be one of the top backs in the league if you continue to feed him. I mean, coming from Wofford, they ran the triple option now, so he knows how to run the ball. So you got to put the ball in his hands. But JSU did everything that that you could ask for a team to do. They didn't have to get outside themselves. They didn't, reinvent the wheel. They didn't get crazy. So that helps them moving on to this week. So they didn't have to put that much out. So there's still a few more wrinkles that they can bust out in this game on Sunday. So still a lot to be gained and a lot to be understood on what's going on with JSU's team. What's going on, Rob? Man, what's happening to JSU? 37-14. Oh, that's a big score off rip. I'm thinking it's gonna be a close game, man. I've been looking at it like, is it gonna be more like 20-21? Not necessarily the score, but just the fact that it was a close game. Or is it gonna be like 20-22? And I'm more leaning to the fact that it's probably gonna be closer to 21-22. Although, and I said this before the last game. Although if JSU is as they appear and they win that game in convincing fashion, that could be something. I mean, this game to me, we got FAMU 21-3. Oh, all right, Crook, you still on that train, man. I see you. I see you. Keep doing your thing. But like I said, as this game goes, man, I feel like so much has been made of it that FAMU has to win, man. I feel almost like if they don't win this game, then they are in a odd position. Like there's mad. Yeah, I mean, if they win this game, then there's no denying that this is the team to beat. You know what I mean? So if you want to get them, you got to get them early, and if you don't, then you're going to be in trouble. Kentucky State at Clark Atlanta. Oh, okay. We got some SIAC football going on right now. Lawrence, why don't you keep me updated on what's going on with that, man? I love to know what's going on with that. Like I said, just waiting for Pine Bluff to take the field and get things cracking in the Alonzo Hampton era. But like I was saying before, this game to me is more pressure on FAMU than it is on JSU. Personally, in my opinion, and a few other people's opinion, it's been so much made of this game, man, and that you haven't won this game in a long time. You haven't won this game in a while, and that becomes mental. And if you can't break it now, then when will you break it? So I want to see how FAMU approaches the game. I mean, are they going to be tight? Are they going to be loose? What are their approach going to be? JSU can come in and just they don't really have to come in under anything. They could just come in and play loose because I feel like they don't necessarily have the pressure on them like FAMU has, because everybody who's anybody has been saying that FAMU has to win this game. And we got the big soldier checking in, man. What's going on with your big soldier, man? What's happening?
How y'all doing, man? What's good? I know a lot of you TSU fans thought I wasn't coming. But I'm in here now, man. I am in here. What's that? Crook thought I wasn't coming. I can't wait to serve your issue next week. You got one coming next week.
Hey, that's still me too. Now you know what I'm saying. So me
and you good. Sweet.
Oh, it's gonna be on and popping.
FAMU.
It's gonna be on and popping. Hey,
but Los J is the one. Hey, He on the clock, baby. He on the clock. It's SWAC time, man. I'm so ready for this one.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
hey, this how ready I am, man. I was gonna break something out at the beginning of the show, but I'm gonna break it out now. I ain't gonna keep it long, but I want to break it out because this how ready I am right now. I broke out the grill, boy. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, I'm ready. That's how ready I am, man. I got my grill. I can't really talk too much with it on, so I ain't gonna wear it during the show. But I got my grill, I got my soldier rag, bro. I'm ready, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing up at every game with my grill on, and I'm ready for action, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, it's a must win, man. I mean, hey, Jamie G rocking with PV. We're gonna start there. Jamie G rocking with PV. I'm rocking with TSU, man. You know what I'm saying? I think the Panthers going down, bro. I think they going down hard.
Man, what my man say this week on the conference call? He said we're not bad as what people think we are now.
Oh, I don't think they bad, man. But I think Coach McKinney, bro. I think he got something that he cooking up, man. I think he got something that he gonna bust out. And he gonna show everybody, man, that he got it going on, man, and we can't take those shots at him, bro. That post game press conference with Coach McKinney gonna be off the chain, bro. He about to unleash on y'all.
When TSU somehow mess around and lose, that's when he'll probably talk. Because he ain't doing much talking now. I'm telling you, man. It's about to be 9-0. I'm just saying. I love TSU. Don't get me wrong. Don't think I don't like TSU. I think they got a lot of talent coming back in around the ball, but shoot, doggone it, 9-0. It's just so about the street, man. I just don't think they're gonna beat the street, man. I don't know. It's gonna be something crazy, man. I just don't think they can do it.
I mean, like I say, man, that game has gone every way that you can expect it to go. But I see if Fairview come out there and try to throw the ball 6 times this year, bro, it's over. So they're gonna have to come with it because I already heard Low Jason, he gonna be on the Fairview side, so he about to go get him that work, bro.
Hey, Low Jason, he going into the fire. That's one.
Yes, indeed.
But I really do think TSU got a lot of. I think they're gonna have a good squad, man. But I just feel like, man, Bubba McDaniel gonna come out there with something to prove. Like he gonna show people, hey, don't forget I got a pretty decent team over here too. And I think this gonna be a come out party, man.
I think like I said,
slipping though.
Like I say, man, I can see this game going either way. I'm just rocking with TSU for the fact that, you know, I want them to win. I want them to win as many games as they can because I don't want them to come in the October, you know what I'm saying, with a couple losses and be talking about, you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda. I want them to be at the best that they could be, bro. I want everybody in my team face to be at the best that they could be, man. And that's that. I don't want I don't want nothing because, you know, I sat here for all off season and didn't really get crazy about, you know, everybody talking about, you know, Southern ain't deserve to be there, which we didn't really, but all y'all had to do was win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't win, then somebody else got to win. So it's like all y'all had to do was win, and y'all didn't. So now y'all let us in, and we win a championship every 10 years, bro. So it's 10 years exactly. We're going to win this one. So, y'all think I'm playing 93, 2003, 2013, 2023. Every 10 years, bro, we win a championship. So it's time, bro. I'm just letting y'all know it's fate, it's destiny, it's already laid out for you. So you can't break fate, bro. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just, you know, buckle up and get ready, man.
I don't know, but that chair bowl coming out Saturday though.
Oh, that chair gonna get broke.
Ain't gonna let y'all make it coming up out of Denver where I getting a couple swings now.
Hey,
you know.
Hey, people forget Coach Dooley from New Orleans too now. Don't think he a New Orleans dude too now. He might be wearing them suits and all that stuff, but he got that in him too now. Don't let E-Rob think he gonna run up on him now.
But yeah, man, I mean, Prairie View in this content last couple of years been scoring like 40 plus points, and I feel like they're gonna come out. I believe it's gonna be a lot of stats in this game. I think it's gonna be high scoring.
Oh, I do too.
I think it's gonna. I can see both of these teams easily scoring 40 plus points. I think Body gonna have a wonderful day. I actually do. I think he's gonna have a really good day. But I think what's the quarterback name that's starting?
Oh, Conley.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a come out party too as well.
Now,
I think this game gonna be really close, but this is gonna be a high scoring game.
See, the thing that makes me nervous about this game, if I'm looking at it, really objectively, is Prairie View. They run the hell out the ball. They got a quarterback that can run. They got Amar Antoine at running back. They got Caleb Johnson now, who been one of my favorite running backs.
Right.
They got a young kid from up my way that's a hell of a running back. He got a few carries last year named Connor Wisham. Y'all, I think I want to say I forgot what number he wearing this year. He wore number 30, I think, last year. I don't know. But he's a kid who's gonna get some carries. He can run the ball flat out. So TSU struggled stopping the run last season. Mm-hmm. If they can't stop the run, and if they can't stop the run, then that means PV can control his game. But I see TSU getting off to a big start. I see my boy Sweet Feet Lou getting a kick return touchdown, bro, and busting this game open. So I think TSU gonna get the big plays, man. I gotta say, bro, I'm rocking maroon under this shirt. Y'all don't see it, but I'm rocking maroon under this shirt for this week. Let's go.
That purple and gold on, baby. I got that purple. Where my PV people at? Let me know, baby.
Hey, it's just
9-0 in the Labor Day Classic.
It's just something about purple and gold. It's just something about purple and gold. It just don't spit me at all. So I don't even mess with it. But that's gonna be that's the last game of the night. So Saturday night. So hope everybody got that game tuned in. If you're able to, hopefully if you can, you can be at a game. But those of us who not, man, got a nice slate, man. Let's start at the top, bro. Okay. Tonight's game, Tulsa and UAPB. I mean, all I want to see is Pine Bluff. I just want to see Pine Bluff on the field, and then I'm good.
Goodness. I don't know if y'all watch First 48. It's a lot of murders in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I think this is about to be one. Just hold on, my boy Lonzo. Just keep that energy, and just let's move on to the next game. Cause, I mean, Tulsa ain't no scrub by no means, man, at all. But I think Coach gonna come in there. He gonna want his guys to compete. Just as long as they can be competitive and get out of the game with no injuries, that's all you really want, man. I mean, I don't think they're gonna have enough depth in scholarships to even match Tulsa, man. So. Hey, just get out of there, man. Just see what you can find out, see who make plays and, hey, move on to next week. We ain't gonna dwell on that one too much.
No. All I'm going to say on that one, man, is please no 90-6. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Ooh,
play. Just come out. Like I said, I don't, I just want to see them, like you say, I just want to see them compete, man. All jokes aside. I want to see them compete and, maybe put together a drive or two, Tulsa got a new coach this year too, so they're gonna be learning new systems. They got a new quarterback, they got new running backs. They got a lot of new stuff. So if you can at least make some plays early, you see what happens. But I know Coach Hampton can at least have those guys fired up to play. So
I know he is.
if nothing else, they're gonna be fired up to play. Now once the game kick off, who knows? But I just want to, like you say, see them get out of there clean and get ready for next week. So That's about all I'm gonna say about that one, man.
That's it, y'all. Really, ain't very much to hang your hat on that one.
At all. Moving on to Saturday, man, we're gonna start off with Grambling and Hampton in New Jersey. That's a 2:00 kickoff on NFL Network. So at least everybody can peep that one. How you feel about that game?
Oh, that's gonna be a bougie bowl. There's gonna be having security boards in the stands and fruit spreads and cheese spreads and the selection of meats, but I feel like Hugh gonna put a 21-piece chicken special on them guys, man. I think it's gonna be a runaway, man. I think Grambling gonna just have their way with Hampton, man. Oh, Hampton, Howard.
Hampton.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have their way with them, man. I think it should be a pretty easy win.
Man, hey, DJ, what's disrespectful, man? Who being disrespectful? Yeah, I hope you ain't talking about us in PB. We just, hey, you know this.
I don't expect UAPB coming over there and knock off a Tulsa. I mean, with a first-year head coach and all that turnover, oh my goodness! If they do that, it's a miracle.
Oh, if they do that, we can all lock it. We can all lock everything down. Mm-hmm. But going back to this game, I think Grambling got a good chance, man. Hampton lost a lot of dudes off their defense, man. They got 4 starters coming back on their defense. They their defense wasn't that good last year, and Grambling, if the word is Coach Hall is running the offense and Hugh Jackson staying out of it. So if that's true, if Hugh leaving the offense alone, then I think they got a shot. Now, if Hugh start putting his hands in this, that's gonna make me nervous. He already still, he's still kind of wavering back and forth on his quarterback. I think it's gonna be Miles Crowley, but he's still saying it's a battle, and I don't want to hit it when you brought in a guy when you brought in a guy who a lot of people feel is gonna be the guy. If it's still a battle, then that makes me a little bit nervous. Unless Calvez then stepped up big time, So I that kind of had me a little nervous, but I think Grambling I think they're gonna win this game pretty comfortably. I don't know if it's gonna be a blowout, but I think they're gonna win this game in a fairly comfortable manner if they can, make some things happen. Because I think Sunday out of Anderson, I think he's gonna eat on Saturday, bro.
Most definitely he is. I mean, that's the defensive player of the year preseason. I mean, he should. No problem at all.
And y'all playing, and they playing a quarterback that threw 15 interceptions last year. He dying to get a ball away. he gonna give it to you. So just take it and take advantage of it. So I think they're gonna win this game. I'm gonna say they're gonna win this game in spite of Hugh Jackson, bro. I think Hugh gonna try his best, but I just keep him as far away from a headset, and keep him away from a closet, man, because I don't know. I don't want to see Hugh out there in New Jersey with some weird ass stuff on. So y'all make sure y'all keep Hugh locked down and get him a stylist, bro.
Right, and make sure he don't have a charcuterie board either. You might forget he is in Grambling.
I know he think he on the other side,
trying to party in the Hamptons after the game.
All right, man. Next game we got is Central State and Valley.
Oh, I'm really excited for this one. I am really excited for this one. I think Valley gonna get them, but it's gonna be a drag out. But they gonna pull it off.
Yeah, everybody want Valley, I'm not gonna use that as an example. Valley, that one cousin that everybody got, bro, that can't get right. But he mean well, so you always want to see him do good. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't never do nothing wrong, but he just can't never do it. But you always want to see him. You know what I'm saying? Like you let him. You know what I'm saying? You let him win in Madden, and he still end up losing. He just that kind of like you put the controller down, and you still end up coming back and beating him. It's like everybody love him. Your mama love him, your auntie love him, but they just can't get right, and that's valid, man. So. I think Valley gonna win this game, bro. I think they're gonna, but I think it's gonna be I don't want to say a struggle, but I think in Valley gonna find a way to Valley it, and it's gonna be close. But I like the Delta Devils, man, because I think Coach Wade gonna have them again. Like I said about Coach Hampton, I think Coach Wade gonna have these boys fired up and ready, and I don't have anybody in particular. I mean, you know my family, so I'm not talking about nobody in particular. Because I could be talking about me, but I'm not. Some people in the family might think that's me, but nobody in particular. But I think Valley they're gonna get it, man. They're gonna start off 1-0 for the first time, and I don't know how long, bro. So I'm excited. I'm gonna definitely be watching that game. HBCU Gold 3:00 kick. So y'all make sure check that out.
I'm so excited for that one. I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna make sure I be tuned in to see Luke Valley on.
Yes, indeed. And we playing Devil's Gun all up in this house on Saturday, boy. We playing Devil's Gun all day long. So y'all, let's go. Next game we got, and this game means a lot to me. Southern and Alabama State, 5 o'clock kick, ESPN Plus. This gonna be a war, bro. This gonna be a war. This we coming with shells. They coming with shells. Yeah, if y'all know people from Baton Rouge, they already got their shells in their cars. So y'all, please, at the people that work the gate at Alabama State Stadium, tell them people from Baton Rouge nicely they can't bring their shells in. If you get crazy, they gonna get crazy. So we don't need no chair swinging. But I think this gonna be a good game, man. I think this gonna be one of them kind of games that's gonna come down to late. You know, I think Bama State defense gonna keep them in this game. I think Southern offense gonna hit a few plays here or there, but I think this is gonna be a game. Both defenses keep each team in it. The team that make the fewest mistakes, I think, is gonna be what. I think that's gonna win this game. I'm excited to see Harold Blood in action. He been doing a lot, man. Like he's done everything that you want your QB1 to do before the season start. You know, he took the leadership role. You know, he visible in public. You know, he didn't sign an NIL deal with the biggest lawyer in the city of Baton Rouge, first Southern player to do it. He been on the radio. He been here. He been there. You know, he been accepted by the O-line. You know, Dooley said he the guy. So he's done everything that you can do before you step on the field. Saturday is time to take all that and put it on the field. So can he do it? That's gonna be the question. But I don't think that he have to do too much if we run that ball, man. You know what I'm saying? If we can run the ball the way I think we can. And give him opportunities, I think we'd be fine. But I don't put nothing past Bama State. I think if David struggle, I think they're gonna put Stewart in. And you know, him being an unknown, you know, that everything I've heard, the offense clicked better under him. So we will see. But I'm excited, bro. I'm excited.
So what about I was about to ask you. So you was talking about your run game. So I mean, y'all about 3 deep at running back?
We about 3 or 4. About 3 or 4 deep. So we got Kobe Dillon coming back. I'm interested to see how he played. You know, he missed all last year with injury, but he had a big 2021 as a young guy. You know, he moved from quarterback to running back in 21. So, you know, he's a guy who can run the ball, got nice size, pretty good speed, not the fastest guy, but I think he's going to be more of our power back. We done picked up Gary Qualls from Alabama A&M. You know, he's an all-purpose dude. You know, he can catch, he can run. We got a kid, Kendrick Grimes. He played a lot last season. You know, I'm not saying he's that guy, but he's like an Alvin Kamara type of dude. You know what I'm saying? You can do anything with him. You can spread him out wide. Hey, bro, don't be looking like I'm talking crazy, but I'm just saying, like, as far as what you could do with him. You know, he's a kid who played a lot last season, was a freshman, so he learned, you know, hard on the job. And we also got CJ Russell from Grambling. I hadn't heard too much about him in camp, but if he able to go, you know, and we got a couple other younger guys. So we got backs to run the ball, man. It's just, you know, can we do it? Braylon Morgan, he's another all-purpose guy, another Baton Rouge kid. He can catch the ball. He can run return kicks. So I'm eager to see, bro. You know, I'm just ready for all the talking to be over, man, and get this game going. I think we're gonna win this game by about 3 points, bro. Because I like our special teams a lot.
Well, that's fair. I can agree. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be just a total blowout, but I can see that happening.
And the one thing, it's a couple things that I'll say for the season as a whole. Dooley know he messed up last season. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said that so many times. He know the offense wasn't what it's supposed to be last season, so he understands that, you know, that this wasn't the way that it was supposed to be. So is he gonna try too hard to make it right? That's something I gotta, you gotta be kind of nervous about. But he know that this last season wasn't the way it was supposed to go. He know we left a lot on the field, and we played really bad in some games. So hopefully we fix a lot of that and we see. But Saturday is a big test. So I'm glad we playing Alabama State and not like Florida Memorial. So at least we'll know after Saturday, we'll know where we stand.
Let me ask you this question. If Southern happens to lose to Alabama State, what do you think the momentum would be coming into the Jackson State game?
Oh, bro, it's gonna be. Well, let me put a caveat on it. It depends on how we lose. If we look bad, it's gonna be ugly in Baton Rouge, bro. It's gonna be very ugly because the people who got doubt, they've been a little quiet in the off season. So any kind of negativity, them people are gonna be swarming. So if Southern don't look good and they lose, then I can see a lot of negativity going on, and the morale not gonna be great. If it's a close game and we lose, and the team look pretty good, but we lose close, then I think people will ride that. I think people will still be okay and ride that. But it's that's spicy talk, man. We gotta say that for next week, though. I might not let her talk this year, bro.
I'm telling you what happened last time, Justin. I ain't say nothing ugly about Southern in the stand. It went ugly for Southern afterwards. Man, I might let that one ride. I might let that one ride. But hey, I'm gonna tell you this though. I don't think it'll ever. I don't expect no blowout when Jack State plays Southern now. It's gonna be probably close game. It's hard to blow y'all like Bumper though.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna cheat before we lose bad. But to go with this comment, man, I think Bama State they're gonna look to run the ball more. I mean, Jawan Howell is a power back, man. I think they need a couple guys to kind of change the pace with him, but I think they're gonna try to run the ball and get the offense going that way, and then feed a guy like Keyshawn Johnson. But it's gonna all end up high on the backs of the quarterback, and that's what make that will make this matchup pretty interesting. Oh, it's gonna be crazy, man. Like I said, I live here, so I know my house is gonna be crazy if we lose. So, but we're gonna jump off that one. We're gonna jump off that one and jump on Alabama A&M and Vandy. Manor don't get paid to win nothing but SWAC games, so you already know how that go.
But I still feel like he should be trying to compete in that game. I feel like FAMU or Jackson State could give Vanderbilt a run for their money. Even an Alcorn could give a run for their money. Shoot, to be honest, Texas Southern, I believe like any team, with the exception of BCU, should be able to put some points up on Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's not that. That ain't always been the bottom of the SEC. They ain't like to have 4 5-star players coming to Vanderbilt.
Oh yeah,
they're smart, but not very athletic.
Yeah, so, they win in the classroom.
Yeah, at least put their best foot forward and compete, and see what players that emerge and might be able to take that first step forward and become a leader on the team. Don't just going with the motion. Come on,
it's a lot to take from this. It's a lot to take from this game, but I'm gonna touch on this comment real quick. I think if he doesn't have if he looks very poor, like I don't want to pick on the kid, but if he looked like Corey Fields in the first half, I mean he looked that way the whole game. But if D Davis looked like Corey Fields in the first half, then I can see Stewart coming in that game in the second half or even in the second quarter, depending on how it goes. But if he kind of up and down, but the team is kind of moving, but they're not like moving great, I think he'll stick with him. But I think if he's ugly, if it looks ugly, then I think you gotta pull him. You don't want to.
Oh yeah.
Take it take it from me. What's going on, Craig, man? We got H-Town still in the house, man. What's up, Craig? What's going on? Like take it from me, man. You don't want to spend a season playing the wrong quarterback. So if Davis not looking great, then I think you got to. I know he married to him, and I know they got some things going on that he's the guy for certain reasons, but you kind of gotta switch it up. You know, I mean, you don't want to waste a game, even though it's not a conference game. It's still a big game. You don't want to waste a big game at home with the wrong kid playing. So, you know, hopefully, you know, I mean, I personally, I would love to see both y'all quarterbacks playing. They both don't do good, but you know, I want Davis I want him to improve, man, because he took a lot of shots from a lot of people last season. And you know, the kid got talent, but I don't, you know, hopefully it translates. But jumping back to the A&M Vandy game, and I ain't gonna speak too much on this. Maynard said in the press conference he might be playing two quarterbacks for a long time. So I don't like that, bro. I think you need to pick somebody.
Right.
I think you need to pick somebody.
And I don't even think Chris Case in that mix.
Yeah, from the way he said it, it didn't sound like he was. So I don't know how he gonna play this game, man. Hopefully, like you say, he come out and at least come to play, you know, and see what happens. You know, don't just stop playing early, because Vandy, like you say, Vandy's not good, man. Hawaii gave them a lot of trouble on Saturday.
Yeah, I almost came back and won.
They threw 2 interceptions to the same dude, and I think they had a kick return. So, you know, they didn't blow them out. And Hawaii's not a good team. So Vandy, you know, Vandy can be had, man, but you got to play smart. You can't be sloppy. Another game I ain't gonna speak too much on, Bethune-Cookman in Memphis. They got new uniforms though. BCU got new uniforms, so they're gonna look good out there.
Man, they must be trying to start first 48 back up there again. Woody just don't even bring out the new uniform. Just bring your old uniform. There's gonna be a lot of blood on them, and just save them for the next game, because I'd rather them play Tennessee State instead of Memphis.
I know, man. That be. So let me ask you this, man, because we ain't gonna talk too much about that game. If you had some new uniforms, would you break them out in the FBS game, or would you wait for your first home game?
I'll most likely wait for the first home game. I mean, what's the use of you oppressing the Memphis fans? I mean, what you trying to win, the best dress contest? Because you're not gonna win the game. I mean, why? Why brush them out? I mean, same thing for that first game.
I mean, if you're being real, them people that ain't gonna care, because they don't know what you wore last year, so they're gonna be like, whatever. At least you get that. At least you get that response when you see other, you know, when we see it, you know. But you know, I
hate to say, probably some of those fans don't even know what Bethune-Cookman is or where they
at. Exactly. Yeah. So out of the 3 new coaches, man, you know, the 3 new coaches with bad teams, I don't count Coach TC in that mix, because he took over a team that come off a championship. But the other 3 coaches, man, out of the 3, I feel less comfortable about Coach Woody, bro, because I don't got a good feel on where he is as a coach with his program. You know, he don't really got a lot of, to me, he don't really got a lot of energy. And I don't really feel that coming from out there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because they way out there. I don't know. But I feel like, you know, him and Coach McKinney can have a sleep off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know which one of them is lower energy.
Need some ginseng in their life.
Yes, indeed. 10-hour energy.
About Woody, man, I'm trying to give my boy Woody the benefit of the doubt. I think he's a good coach, but I just feel like he better suited as a position coach, man.
Yeah,
that's the way I feel about it.
I just, like I said, man, I just feel out of all the new coaches, and you know, that rah-rah stuff necessarily don't win games, and you know, all of that stuff, once the season starts, it don't matter how how hyped up Coach Hampton being a press conference. But when you're trying to build the interest in your team, I think you need something, man. Because you got to let people know that you're out there. And I really don't feel like he's doing that. So maybe he gonna be all business. Buckle up, all business. But right now, this is not a good test. I don't even know where they're gonna be at after this game. So we'll see what they got in a few weeks. Because they got Savannah State next week, and then they play Miami. And Ed Reed probably already called Miami and told them, bro, y'all got to break a foot off on them boys.
Number boy with goals and dreads. He gonna bring them Haitians out.
Yes, indeed, boy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, we're gonna have a uniform segment next show and see who got the best, who looked the best out there. Hopefully, whoever win it, they win the game too, because you don't want to look pretty and lose. But this game here, man, it's an FBS game, but this game is spicy as hell, man. Alcorn and Southern Miss, bro, them big bad Braves, they coming with it, bro. Them big bad Braves
versus the hamburgers.
And I gotta ask, bro. Who let Frank Gore get on a show and say they? I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You got the most scholarships. You the bigger school. I get it. But why you on here talking about you gonna put up 70 on somebody when I don't even think you scored 50 last year on nobody? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that?
Frank, they rip. Man, I like wasn't USM like 7-6?
Yeah, they was, and they got a new coach.
Yeah, well, Coach Howard, he's boring too. They
got new.
You too small to be talking that. I mean, USM almost at a SWAC. And to be honest, USM probably get bullied in the SWAC. I'm gonna just be honest, because I feel like Alcorn is going to play this game. I believe it's going to be close. I actually feel like Alcorn will win this game. I hope they do. And I hope Alcorn beat the brace off of USM. And please, the state of Mississippi, when Alcorn beat them, make sure you give HBCU what they deserve. Because
exactly.
I hope Alcorn hang 70 on them. I really do.
Bro, if Jarvion Howard can run the ball on them people, bro, it's gonna be a long day, bro. It's gonna be a long day. I mean, like I say, bro, I've never seen a FBS school go publicly and trash talk an FCS school. I've never seen that. That make me feel like you're nervous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You shouldn't even be concerned with them. I mean, you got the scholarship edge, you got the numbers and all of that. You shouldn't be concerned with Alcorn. Right. You over here letting these people get you in your feelings, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like you didn't let somebody get you out your bag, bro. Like,
what's gonna be the funny thing, see, Will? People more concerned with the tailgate. Like USM fans are more concerned with tailgate with Alcorn fans than the actual game. They don't care about the game. They care about the tailgate and the after party. And Brett Favre, I hope USM loses so all that money y'all stole can come out your pocket. That's the way I feel about it. Give us our money. You, Aaron, Bill Bryan, and Tater Tot Reeves, please give our money. Run us our check.
And I'm gonna just say this: USM scored 64 on Northwestern State, but Grambling put 50 on Northwestern State, so that don't mean nothing. Other than that, they highest score other than that was like 39. So they didn't score a lot of points on people last season. So you didn't even put
South Alabama bullied them.
Yeah,
Alabama have a lot of doctors and everything on their team too now. Straight, USM.
I just don't get that, bro. Let sleeping dogs lie, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for you to, man. Hey, know? You know how I know Alcorn ready? Because on the coaches press conference, Coach McNair said them young men's like 3 times. So I know they ready.
They are ready. Them young men
I know they ready, man. He said young men's like 3 times, bro. And I'm like, it's been a minute since he said it. I'm like, oh, he hype. In his own way, he don't get too enthusiastic, but you can tell when it's brewing. So I'm pulling for the big bad Braves this weekend, man. Because if they could come in there and smack them people in the mouth, bro. The thing that makes me really excited for this game is Southern Miss talking all this noise. Alcorn ain't talking really. If they get smacked in the mouth, they gonna freeze, bro. They gonna freeze. So if
it's a long time coming, they gotta. I hope they win, man. I really hope Alcorn go out there and win.
And the last time Alcorn was up there, they should have won. They took it from them. So
yes, sir.
They coming for what's theirs, man. So if Alcorn could find some way to make this happen, bro, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So somebody, bro, if Alcorn beat them, bro, somebody should call Frank Gore and bring him on here.
Frank Gore ain't ready. Frank Gore ain't SWAC.
He ain't SWAC. Coach Fred gonna step on that man, right?
Man, straight Randy Savage elbow off the top rope on that man.
Yes, indeed. All right. The last game we're gonna talk about is the biggest game of the week. I don't care how you slice it up. And we've been talking about this game for months. So it's finally here. I could. One thing before we go there, I can see it, man. If Alcorn can open up some holes for him, he gonna get the yardage. The dude is a machine. He hard to bring down. One guy ain't gonna really bring him down. So if he can outrun Frank Gore, then that's gonna say a whole lot. That's gonna say a whole lot. So we definitely gonna be eyes on that thing. But this is the biggest game of the week. This game been built up, broke down, built up, broke down, built up, broke down. Last week made some things a little bit more interesting about this game. So, what's your thoughts, man? First off, I ain't really asked you. What's your thoughts on last week, and then what's your thoughts on this week?
Last week, I feel like Jackson State really came out there on fire, man. I mean, they felt like they was the underdog in the game, which clearly they blew South Carolina State out. I feel like they adopted the vibes of TC, and I feel like that they're gonna come out here this Sunday, and it's gonna be a repeat of last year. I think Jackson State really gonna blow FAMU out again, man. It don't necessarily have to be 59-3. I see Jackson State winning this at least 3 touchdowns.
Ooh.
That's the way I feel.
Oh,
I think Jackson State gonna come out there and just end it all. They're gonna end all the talk and the noise, and Willie just going Willie, man. That's the way I feel about it, man. I just feel like, don't get me wrong, I feel like FAMU have a lot of talent around the football. I think Musa is, to me, I don't think he's the best quarterback in the conference right now. I think he's probably third best. That's just my opinion. But I feel like, I just don't think they have enough. Even though they seem like they brought in enough in, I just don't believe they'll have enough.
My neighbor's NFL Sunday ticket.
Yeah, it's going. Oh man, trying to get ready for this Pine Bluff game. I just, like I said, man, I'm at the point where I'm like, it ain't even physical no more to me. I feel like it's mental, and I just feel like I just feel like all off season. Fam, you've been building up for this. They've been building up for this. They've been building up for this. A lot of time when you approach a game like that, it don't necessarily go your way, And if things start to go sideways, how are they going to respond? Are they going? You know what I'm saying? are they gonna be able to tighten up their chin strap more and come out and or are they gonna be like, well, damn, here we go again? It's like it's down. It's down because I love to look at people vibes, and I love to look at people the way they respond to things. And during the coach's press conference, man, Coach Simmons was looking kind of, I don't want to say nervous, but he maybe he just annoyed, with everything, and he had a lot going on, off the field, with the weather and stuff. So maybe he got a lot of, but I just feel like they're at the point where it's either they get off the pot, you know what I'm saying? So
that's it, T-Well, that's it.
So I mean, because you lose to a team again, don't nobody care how bad you beat everybody else because you can't beat this one team. So it's gonna be interesting, man.
I'm gonna tell you what the first mistake Willis Simmons had made. He got on the plane today, headed to Miami, looking like the Jack Stay athletic director. That's when he first messed up. I've never seen him wear so much blue in my life.
What? I saw that picture and I had to read the caption on Twitter like twice, bro. I had to read the caption like twice. I'm like, I thought that was JSU at first. I'm like, that ain't TC though.
He in his head, man. That's why I'm telling y'all. Next week we're gonna be talking about this blowout. It's gonna be a blowout, and then West Florida gonna get them. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be a downhill spiral for Willie. You can already tell. I'm athletic director.
But this is a good comment. This is a good comment though, man. We haven't heard a lot about Musa this summer, bro. We really haven't.
Mm-hmm.
For a guy to be the conference preseason player of the year, we ain't heard a lot about him. I mean, nobody's really talking about him. So I don't know. Is he getting better? Is he, is he staying the same? Is he, is?
I feel like when you put that pressure on Musa, man, he just fold, man. He ain't got. What did he do on that adversity and that pressure? Is gonna be the question. And I just don't think he got that dog in him, man. I just don't.
The thing I want to see from him, man, is last season he leaned on Xavier Smith so hard, bro. He had like double the catches of the next dude. He had like 3 times the touchdowns of the next dude. He had like double the yardage of the next dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he leaned on Xavier Smith. Like I talk about video games a lot. Y'all know if y'all played like NCAA football or Madden, you had that one receiver that you brought in that was like 6'5" and had like a 99 speed, and you threw him the ball every time. I know Xavier Smith ain't big like that, but you know what I'm saying. You recruited that one dude that was like a 5-star, but he decided he wanted to come to your little school, so you play him, and you gonna give him the ball regardless. And I feel like that's what Musa did with him, man. Like I feel like Musa just leaned on him so much. So can he do that with Shareed or Marcus Riley or somebody like that, man? A guy like David Manigo, who is a big receiver who probably should be, be more featured, or Kamari Young, the tight end. They got weapons, but can Musa, can he handle the pressure? And can they run the ball?
The football, that's going to be the question. Can they run the football? Because if they cannot run the football, it's game over. I'm just be up front, frankly, it's over.
Yeah, I think if they can't run the ball, then you don't want a kid like Musa to be one dimensional, because he's not a runner really. So you don't have that threat, that you have to like keep tabs on him. So if you could bottle him up, then yeah, this thing could get it could go that way, bro. I'm still trying not to lean that way because I want to see a good game. I know you want to see JSU do whatever they got to do. I want to see a good game as a neutral fan, But if I just keep looking at it, bro. If they don't do it, man, what's next?
No worry about it. I can't wait till this game over. Cause boy, Baton Rouge finna get turned upside down
Oh, I ain't worried about that part. I ain't worried about that.
You got something throwing up for Crook. I'm telling you. Ain't gonna be no love, Crook.
Ooh, next week.
Love, Crook.
I ain't trying to skip no games. I ain't trying to overlook my boy DJ and his Hornets. But next week it's gonna be crazy, bro. Oh my God, it's gonna be nutty.
Well, good. Me and C-Well gonna beef, but me and Crook gonna beef. I got to get you in Baton Rouge.
Ooh, bro, it's going down. It's going down. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. That will make this week. That will make this. That will make this week even. That will make this week so much fun, bro. Because this week could lead to some really good stuff next week, and I ain't trying to skip this week. I ain't trying to overlook this week. I ain't trying to move past it. But there's so much waiting on the other side, man. So this is gonna be a fun week, bro. This Saturday.
Southern to win, so they come in undefeated. Jack State win undefeated, and this is gonna be the Joe Frazier versus Ali of it all.
Hey. And then we can turn around and meet in Baton Rouge again in December.
We can do it again.
Yeah, y'all come back down here in December, and we can do it again, bro.
But I think TSU gonna have something to say about their head prayer.
Oh yeah, they definitely, man. I ain't in no position to overlook nobody. TSU gonna be in the mix till the end. It's gonna come down to the Bayou Classic one way or the other. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna come down to Bayou Classic one way or the other. We might need it to get there, or somebody might need us to lose to get there. But something gonna happen, man. I just, I'm just ready, bro. All I want to see is if FAMU lose the game, bro. The first thing I want somebody to ask Willie is, bro, what happened? What's next? It's like, what's next?
You're gonna check yourself into the best mental health facility somewhere in California. That's what you're gonna do.
He can go to Chattahoochee right there in Florida, bro. He can go to
Brentwood, Chattahoochee, Colorado, somewhere. He got to get his mind right.
Ooh! I know this is I know this is SWAC show, and I know you ain't too fond of this man, but I gotta ask, bro. What you think Colorado gonna do on Saturday? he blacked out on me. We lost Jamie G when asking that question. Oh, we gotta. Hey, you're a house divided. You're a house divided. Much respect to you. Hey, bro, you blacked out right there. Did you hear what I said before you blacked out?
Nah, I ain't get to hear. I was waiting for that, man. What happened?
I just asked you. I know this ain't a Colorado show, but what you think old Cody gonna do, bro?
Man, Cody finna get knocked off that Buffalo side. We just wait. Ooh, we better hold on to that Buffalo. He finna get rough. Boy, I ain't gonna. Ooh, them horn frogs gonna trip that Buffalo. I can't wait. I hate my boy Prime. He with them folks over there now. Ain't nothing I can do for him.
Hey, he claiming HBCUs now, so hey, he already know it. Hey, he already know it's about to go down. He already know it's about to go down. He trying to get his back up right now. But I wanted to touch on this comment. I think not having this year's game film actually, I don't think that's a big issue for JSU because FAMU returned so many guys from last season. The offense is basically the same, the defense is basically the same. So I think what to expect from them. They returned so many guys. I think you know what to expect from them. Hey, Blake, we're gonna let you slide this week, man. It's the first week. We're gonna let you slide. So Just don't make a habit out of it. But I think FAMU, I don't think they got no element of surprise at all in this game. So you know what they can do. You know their defense ain't gonna be super aggressive. They ain't gonna blitz a lot. They're gonna lean on their secondary, which is very good. They're gonna lean on their secondary to make plays, and they're gonna get there with their 4, sometimes 5. But you already know what they're gonna do because they've been doing it for so long. So I think that not gonna hurt as much. I think it would have hurt FAMU more if this was JSU first game. I think it would have hurt them more because they would have knew what to expect really.
Somebody just told me somebody said Tulsa scored on the coin toss. Oh, really? The game ain't kicked off yet, they done scored.
That man took the coin and ran it back for a touchdown.
Touchdown. Oh my goodness.
The boy threw a pick 6 on the coin toss.
Oh man, somebody help you, APB.
Hey, Pine Bluff is coming in off a win from last season now, so they do got a little momentum. Hey, I like that. You can anybody could be over there, but it's always SU, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the best shades of blue, so even though we got 30 of them, we got the best of them. They got the fumbles. I think that's a fixable issue. I know that JD Martin fumble, bro. He just didn't have they just knocked it out. You got the other one, but I can't. What is the dude that I can't even think of the kid name?
I know not Mulligan, right? It
was the receiver, Duke Miller, the receiver here fumble. Yeah. He just dropped it. I don't even know what happened. He just dropped it. So those kind of things I think can be. Yeah, I think those can be fixed, but FAMU is gonna try to take the ball away. Like I said, they got a great secondary, so that's a good matchup. Because they not gonna. I don't think they secondary gonna look as lost as South Carolina State secondary did. But I'm interested. This is a good matchup, bro. And ESPN gave Pine Bluff a 1.9% chance of winning, bro.
Hey, I'd have seen worse.
Me too. So them boys gonna be out there looking like Bishop Sycamore, bro.
Whatever happens tonight, win or lose, Pine Bluff, ain't no crying in the sweat.
At all.
Out to my boy Cedric Cummings after them when they lost 92 to whatever. He was crying after them. Ain't no crying in the sweat, dog.
Oh yeah, I can't deny. Hey, last season everything on FAMU team got roasted. I can't deny that. I just like I said, I know how the JSU people feel, and if I was in y'all shoes, I feel the same way. But on my end, as a neutral person, I hope FAMU got some heart, bro. I hope they got some heart, and I hope they feel like they got to atone, bro. But I still also feel like it ain't gonna go right for them, bro. So I'm very interested in that game, man. All I know is Sunday at like 6:00, somebody gonna be getting the beats on social media, bro. Ooh. Somebody's school gonna get the beats on social media about Sunday about 6:00. Ooh, it's gonna be ugly. But like I say, we got to put on good games. All joking aside, man, having these national audiences, we got to have good games because, when people turn on the TV and they see what they saw last week, man, that makes everybody look a little bit not good. And one thing I do want to say before we get up out of here, because we're gonna start wrapping this up in a minute. I ain't too pleased with South Carolina State band director bringing us in their mix, bro. Why he got to use Southern to talk trash to Jackson State, bro? Like we could take care of that on our own. We don't need you talking for us. Yeah, if he, like I said, fam, you're not gonna put no super pressure on him. But you know what happened last year happened last year. But I could easily say that the secondary that JSU playing Sunday is miles better than the secondary they played on Saturday. I can say that without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah. Now what JSU do to them is a different story. But guy for guy, that secondary is way better than the secondary that they played the year last week. Them dudes looked lost.
I'll give them that because I feel like on record, man. I feel like South Carolina State D-line better than FAMU.
Oh yeah, they got two guys who are very good on the D-line. They just they both showed flashes in that game, but they didn't have no help. And if you ain't got no help, it's nothing you can do. But yeah, I mean, like I said, everybody know what FAMU gonna do. Everybody know FAMU not gonna send the house at you. They gonna sit back there. They gonna try to make you beat them. Whatever you do well, they're gonna try to take it away. If you got a quarterback that run the ball, they're gonna spy the hell out you, and they're gonna try to make an umbrella and shut you down that way. They're gonna try to make you make plays, and if you can make plays, then they can all they can do is tip their hat. The Pine Bluff game is on ESPN Plus. Oh, bro, Pine Bluff got the lead, bro.
I told y'all.
Pine Bluff is winning 7-0. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Pine Bluff. 7-0. Hopefully they don't be the only touchdown they score. But the game is on ESPN Plus. Pine Bluff. Let's see how they score it. They got a 3-yard touchdown run. So nice. They had a short field. So it's way to go. Let's go, Pine Bluff. Let's go. They got the ball. They started off at the Tulsa 18 on the interception. They got an interception. Tulsa threw interception on their first drive. Pine Bluff took it 18 yards and scored. So hey, Coach Manor, the heat on you now. But hey, this is a celebration, man. Pine Bluff did way more than I thought they were gonna do already. So hey, they playing with house money from now on. But man, I think we can go ahead and wrap this thing on up, man. So I can get in here and watch these Golden Lions and see what they do. Hopefully, they do a little bit more too. Since they didn't give up a touchdown on the coin toss, that's a win right there, bro. But man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing on up. Hey, keep it locked in this week, man. Got a lot of football to watch. Grambling on NFL Network, Valley on HBCU Go. Got a gang of games on ESPN Plus on Saturday, and then ESPN for the Orange Blossom Classic. If FAMU lose, bro, it's the Blue Blossom Classic off regardless. So they playing for the name too, bro.
Blue Blossom, let's get it.
And so with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing on up. Got the big soldier we about to check out, man. We're gonna catch y'all next week. He might not be in that chair next week, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all tune in.
I'm be here. I promise you that, bro. I'm be here. I'm telling you.
So man, we're gonna catch y'all, man. Y'all have a good weekend and y'all stay safe.
Go Panthers.
go TSU Tigers. Let's go, baby.
Go Panthers, baby.
And go Jags. Before somebody come for me. Go Jags.
Guard the yard.
That's right. Let's get it, y'all.